You are watching Slime Recap.
But honestly, the crazy durability of the array spirit didn't even matter to Zhang Tai. To him, it just meant he was gonna have to fight for like a few extra minutes. He literally just starts putting massive cracks into the stone Taoist with his bare punches, totally pushing it back before sending it flying straight through the middle of the sect. Meanwhile, the demon monk is out here casually discussing philosophy, literally trying to find the deeper meaning in death in the middle of a raid. Bro actually thinks he's Master Oogway or something. Then he just starts chanting his prayers, literally dragging the souls of his opponents right out of their bodies. On the other side of the courtyard, Shang Fei is just going crazy, using his mirage swords to completely wipe out the remaining mountain-moving disciples. And, of course, Mr. Moneybags over here is just super busy plundering every single piece of wealth and artifact he can get his hands on. Cutting to the inside of the smithy, Xiao Chou realizes that the massive fight outside must have already kicked off. But because the array around the furnace totally isolates them, they honestly couldn't hear a single thing. He checks the detection jade and tells Snaky that there are actually 4 core formation stage cultivators out there right now. Snaky is totally caught off guard by this. I mean, the mountain moving sect only has 1 core formation cultivator, which means all these other guys have to be complete outsiders. Xiao Chou points out that even if you count their tier 3 array spirit, the stone Taoist, the sect, barely has the combat strength of 2 core cultivators combined. He can actually feel a huge number of disciples and elders just rapidly disappearing from the radar, and he has zero clue how the sect master and the others are even holding up. Snaky looks at him and asks if he wants to head out and take a look, but Xiao Chou just shakes his head, saying he made a promise to guard him, and he fully intends to keep that promise. Plus, the forge holds the sect's most vital foundation, so guarding this room is basically the exact same thing as guarding the entire sect. Snaky is honestly super moved and is just about to thank Xiao Chou for his incredible bravery, but then bro completely folds and confesses that he was just LARPing. The hard truth was that he had straight up been expelled from the sect already. Still, Snaky realizes he completely underestimated just how insanely dangerous this little trip was going to be. Looking at the state of the ancient alchemy furnace, he does the math and figures out that it's going to take at least like 2 or 3 whole days to melt completely. But he absolutely cannot afford to wait around that long. He desperately needs to speed things up. So he gets this crazy idea to use the already melted materials to just repair the artifact first. He pulls out the tower and tosses it right into the furnace too, kickstarting the repairs. And against all odds, the method actually seems to work. But right as things are looking up, Xiao Chou suddenly warns him that a core formation cultivator is heading straight for their location. Snaky is totally caught off guard that someone breached this deep so quickly, leaving him wondering if the entire mountain moving sect has seriously been defeated already. Not taking any chances, Snaky immediately whips out his soul-devouring banner, fully planning to catch this intruder completely off guard the second they walk through the door. He quickly tosses Xiao Chou an invisibility talisman and tells him to hide. His instructions are super clear. If anyone breaks in, let the snake spirit and the puppets engage them first. Just stay hidden and strike when the timing is absolutely perfect. Outside the room, the mercenary finally steps into the cave. He figures the sect's artifact refining room should be right up ahead. He had heard all these crazy rumors that the refining furnace inside was an actual relic left behind by the sect's patriarch, so he knows it has to be worth an absolute fortune. But right as he's walking, he gets caught completely off guard by a massive sneak attack. As the dust clears, he's just standing there, super annoyed, questioning who actually had the guts to attack him from behind and make him waste a full charge on his passive artifact. But the attacker, Elder Shu, is the one who is actually surprised. He can't believe this mercenary just took one of his full power palm strikes and walked out completely unscathed. He immediately starts wondering if this guy is secretly a core formation cultivator. Hante, the mercenary, is honestly just surprised to see Elder Shu standing there blocking his path. He decides to play it cool, introducing himself to the elder as Li Feiyu, claiming he's strictly here for the money and has zero intention of deleting anyone today. He just asks Shu to do him a solid, look the other way, and let him pass. But bro had literally just used a totally fake name to try and scam the guy. Elder Shu is super confused, mostly because he's literally never heard of a core formation cultivator named Li Feiyu in his life. But before things can escalate, Ah Yin suddenly shows up. She totally blows his cover, shouting out Hante's actual name and telling him to hold Shu off so she can go secure the artifact in the refining room. Hante is absolutely furious that this demon woman just completely doxed his real identity. On top of that, Elder Shu is a false core cultivator, and fighting a guy like that definitely wasn't part of his original deal, at least not unless they were going to pay him extra for the hassle. Yin rolls her eyes. She's seen Hante pocketing like a ton of storage bags already and asks if he hasn't made enough bucks yet. But Hante strictly explains that all that loot has to be split up later and he only gets to keep 30% of it. As a professional bounty hunter, he honors his contract, so he refuses to take more than his fair share. Like, seriously, come from your real account, Lloyd Frontera. Elder Shu finally hits his breaking point and just shouts at the two of them to shut up. He's completely furious, asking how they could just stand there so boldly, literally arguing over how to divide up the mountain-moving sect's property right in front of him. He tells them to stop treating him like he doesn't even exist. Looking closely, Shu finally recognizes the guy as the legendary Hante, a mercenary who is known to do absolutely anything if the price is right. Hearing this, Hante is actually pretty impressed, wondering if the old man is about to try and buy him off. Shu asks him exactly how much he wants, while secretly preparing a massive attack right behind his back. But Hante just shakes his head, saying it's not even about the money anymore, he's bound by a strict contract. The second he finishes his sentence, Shu blasts him with a surprise, primordial lightning palm. But Yin just scoffs at the old man, totally calling him an idiot, because the attack is effortlessly absorbed by Hante's defensive artifact. Hante is super pissed that Shu just made him waste a perfectly good, expensive shield. But before he can even finish cussing the old man out, he gets slammed with another lightning palm. Elder Shu goes all in, sending out this insane barrage of lightning palm attacks before finishing his whole combo off with an earth-piercing nail. If any of these attacks had hit him head-on, even a true core formation cultivator wouldn't be walking away unscathed. But Shu is completely shocked to see that Hante totally avoided all the damage by using his silver protection armor. Hante honestly didn't really want to kill anyone today, but since Shu had just forced his hand and ruined his gear, he swears he's going to finish off the old man completely for free. Hante immediately yells at Yin to just get into the artifact refining room already. She completely speeds past both of them, sarcastically telling Hante to do her a huge favor and take his little fight a bit further down the hall so he doesn't accidentally destroy the room. Stepping inside, she is instantly amazed. She sees the legendary artifact refining furnace left behind by the patriarch, and she's totally blown away when she realizes it's physically connected directly to the sect's underground dragon vein. But then she squints and notices something weird. There's actually something still being forged inside the furnace right now. Yin stops in her tracks, questioning what the heck is going on, and starts wondering if someone else is already hiding inside the room. But little did she know, she had already walked right into the snake's jaw.